Hello everybody and welcome to Toyah and Robert's Objects of Desire.
A few more precious things this week for our chums out there, and this is my very precious thing. This was a gift
It's
given.
not yours, it's ours.
It was given to me by Kate Bush when she came to see King Crimson at the London Palladium. Kate gave me this.
Yeah, with a card saying for both of us.
Well, yes, I think that's implied. Kate wasn't giving it just to me.
2018 quince jelly.
Isn't that wonderful? Stunning.
We've resisted eating it because we love Kate so much.
It's too much. It's too good to eat.
But when Kate first came here, she gave us this, a friendship ring, as a gift. When was that, 2001?
It was early on because your dad was bringing his boat down to have tea at the end of the garden and arrived when Kate was visiting with Bertie and Demi.
And he took Bertie and Kate on the river.
Yes.
Which Bertie absolutely loved.
It was what we call in Breedenborough moment, when chums and events come together spontaneously that you would never have planned and turns an occurrence into an event.
And it was just absolutely thrilling because you could see Kate and Bertie just could be normal. This is a kind of place where people just let you get on with your life.
Yes.
So it was lovely. So that was a gift from Kate.
Hooray!
Yay!
Now,
yeah.
Here is another precious thing. Now, last week, I believe, I held up an original Kevin Westenberg picture of David Sylvian and myself taken from 1993. This is the promotional card version of David Sylvian and Robert Fripp with the new album. And my actual real precious thing this week is these guitar strings, which were played by me in the Sylvian Fripp performance at the Sun Plaza in Tokyo on the 25th and 26th of October 1993.
And Tokyo.
Yes, that is in Tokyo, and we moved on to Los Angeles via, I forget the one before, and these were taken off following the Pantage performance in Los Angeles on the 29th of October 1993. And although I have shown it before, this is the guitar from which those strings were taken about October the 30th, 1993. I collect all my strings, my old strings, and have done since 1977.
So how often do you feel you need to change your strings, and what gauge do you use?
All right. In terms of changing strings, a lot of players change them every day. I don't. Generally, a week is good for me, and sometimes 10 days, and then they're changed. Although some strings have been on for quite a while because I haven't been out touring a bit.
So humidity, now let's see, the most humid place you might have played is Mexico. Can Los Angeles get humid?
Generally very dry.
So with humidity, New Orleans, would you have to...
In New Orleans, you'd be changing them a lot.
A lot?
Yeah.
Okay. It's really interesting.
Well, I'm not sure it is. Gauge. All right, for the nerdy characters out there. 53, 36, 23 or 4, 15, 12 and 9. There you are. That's my current gauges for the new standard tune.
Now, people, if you look closely, my husband has a red nose, and he came in this morning from the gym having done, what do you do?
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai, blooded, and he said to me, I wasn't to lose my temper because he'd taken a high kick. He fell over. He broke his fall with his hands, which is terrifying, and he hit the mat with his nose, and his nose has been bleeding all day. So I've explained to him, these hands are the most important hands in the UK, if not the world, and if you take a Muay Thai kick and break your nose, fair enough. But if you take a Muay Thai kick and break your fall with both your wrists, you're going to say goodbye to guitar playing.
I was not myself actually taking the kick. I was delivering a high kick, which I couldn't make it, and I was kicking a very large rubber tractor tyre and fell backwards in my pitiful attempt to kick it over.
Please write in to his Facebook and ask him never to do that again. Thank you. I appreciate your help. In 1979, going on to 1980, I starred in Derek Jarman's movie The Tempest, Shakespeare's Tempest. It actually won me a nomination for Best New Coming Actress at the London Evening Standard Awards. So this is me playing Miranda. Now, this should be the wedding scene. Now, in the wedding scene, which we shot with the incredible singer Elizabeth Welsh performing Stormy Weather with about 40 sailors spinning around her, and I was sitting on a throne with my Ferdinand, having just been married. And when we did this scene, Derek Jarman was so excited, and he came up to me and he said, "This will be your wedding ring." And it's a shell and a tiny shell kind of eternity ring. And I have kept this and will keep it forever. It's one of my most precious objects. When I had the costume meetings for Miranda, I was included with my ideas, and I said I wanted Miranda to have made her own clothes from broken twigs, from stones and shells off the beach, because she was in fact cast adrift from a sinking ship and ended up in a strange island. So for Derek Jarman to give me this ring as my wedding ring for that scene was just absolutely perfect. Now I have one more precious thing, and it's this really beautiful necklace. Do you know who gave me that? It was my birthday when you were on G3, and Joe Satriani and his wife gave me this at a restaurant in Notting Hill.
I didn't know that.
So the whole of the Satriani band were there, weren't they?
Yes, they were, I believe.
So what year would that have been?
This would have been 2004.
2004. So the wonderful bass player was there?
Oh, Billy Sheehan.
Yeah.
Yes, he wasn't with Joe. He was with Steve Vai's band.
Okay.
Billy Sheehan, yeah, what a player.
What a man. I mean, incredible guy. But anyway, we were at this restaurant, and Joe Satriani just so kindly placed this beautifully wrapped little present in my hand, and I opened it up and I was so touched because I'd only met him once or twice. So that was the birthday present in 2004.
Joe and Steve were among the kindest people I've ever worked with. They really took care of me. Bless you, Joe. Bless you, Steve.
And you know what we need to get round to doing?
What?
Posh Pop 2.
Oh. Feature
a track with Joe.
Whoa.
And get Steve Vai to play harp. He offered in 2004. You know he's a harp player.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So that's my precious things.
All right, well, I think lots of precious things for our pals out there this week, lovey.
Thank you, everybody. We have a rather blinding, brilliant Sunday lunch for you tomorrow. It's by one of the most influential women of the last 30 years. She's just incredible, and she, I think, lives by punk ethos, and we sail Hail Queen Courtney tomorrow for Sunday lunch. Lots of love.
From Toyah and Robert.
Write in, please, and tell him never to fall on his hands again. Thank you. Mwah!